Hey there YouTube, Sup Up here on Shogun 2 Total War once again, and this is actually my 4th battle replay, my 4th battle as well because I show you guys all my fights. And this is on the Tranquil Streams map. As you can see at the top. You can see the map here in the center as well, and there is a stream running right through the center there, as you guys can see. And there are strategic points where you can actually ford the stream there. But we never actually made use of that. We actually always just fought over on this side of the river. We never actually ventured over here, even though there is a strategic position over here. I think it's a workshop. Anyway, sure you guys saw my opponent's name, but I'll just tell you anyway. His name is Blank. Okay? Now, let's take a look at my opponent's army first, and then we'll take a look at mine. So, my opponent's army consists of 2 sets of these Bow Ashigaru. And one of them is actually veteran right here. And they are 2 Chevron Bow Ashigaru. He named them Jirozi Bowman. I think that's how you pronounce it. So he has these guys up front. Followed by his Yari Ashigaru. And he actually has 4 units of these guys. One is over here, capturing this strategic position. And this is actually an archery dojo, and he actually really needs this if he wants to have a chance, and I'll tell you why in a second. So he has 4 units of these Yari Ashigaru. They are his spear-wielding infantry. And then he only brought 1 unit of sword-wielding infantry, and that is this 1 unit of Katana Samurai, right here. Next up is his Avatar's bodyguard over here, and this is actually a 3-star general, so he's only 2 higher than me right now. In this fight, I'm actually 1-star only. Now I think I'm a 4-star right now. At least I think so. Anyway, his avatar's name is Biscuit. There you go. I actually really like his color scheme. He has that purple and white color scheme right there. Really nice. And finally, he has a unit of Yari cavalry hidden in these woods. Alright, now let's take a look at my army. First off, I said his bow component would need every advantage they could to win, and that's because I brought a slightly different bow component. I have 2 sets of these Bow Samurai, and I actually unlocked these guys after my last fight. I actually earned enough, or actually I captured the province, I think, or something. Right, yeah, I think I captured the province that gives me access to these guys on the Avatar Conquest map. And yeah, so I decided to test these guys out, and they actually are very effective. So I have 2 sets of these Bow Samurai. Very nice units. Next up, I have 3 sets of Katana Samurai, these guys. And I absolutely love Katana Samurai in this game. Probably my favorite sword infantry. And I actually have no spear infantry in this battle, but it really doesn't matter because my opponent only has 1 cavalry unit. And next up I have this Yari cavalry unit. And you guys saw these in my last fight. These guys are pretty darn cool. Some fun cavalry to use. I still have not unlocked any better cavalry than this Yari cavalry, but Yari cav is definitely pretty good. Whoop. What did I do? There we go. Yeah, I think I just pressed a button and the camera moved up a bit. Alright, anyway. And lastly here I have my 1-star general bodyguard unit. And he is Fearful Darkness, just like in my last couple battles. And yeah, there you go. Right there. Alright, so it is clear that to me that I have the range advantage, and even though he has this archery dojo and this experienced Bow Ashigaru, he still just can't match my Bow Samurai. So I'm going to keep this this missile fight going, and he's actually using both of his Bow Ashigaru targeted. He has both of his Bow Ashigaru targeted on this 1 unit of Bow Samurai, so he's taking out 1 at a time. In some situations that's good, in some it's bad. It really didn't matter in this kind of a situation, so I'm not even going to bother really, you know, ragging on my opponent for doing that, because it really didn't matter. So basically, I don't want this this archery dojo to go to him really without much of a problem for him. So he only has this 1 unit Yari Ashigaru really guarding. So I move my Yari cavalry over to my left opposite his right. And I actually force him to call his Yari cavalry from the forest over to his right flank. and I actually did not notice the Yari cavalry right in the beginning of the fight. I was too focused on like moving my troops up really quickly to get up on these strategic positions. Also, I don't think I talked about this strategic position. This is actually the one that I took, and this is a sword dojo. So this video is mainly about all the strategic positions on this map. There are 3 of them. There's the archery dojo right there, there's the sword dojo over here, and there's the workshop across the stream over there. And no one actually went for the workshop, so I didn't feel like going for it, and he didn't feel like going for it, I suppose, so we just left that alone. So I sacrificed the archery dojo to him, and he sacrificed the sword dojo to me. So I suppose that was a decent trade-off, although my infantry is much better, so I'm just going to wrap up his infantry even quicker now with that sword dojo. And I already had the bow samurai advantage, so this archery dojo is going to be limited because my men are still going to win the bow fight. I also kept my general near for inspiration purposes. And at this point I decided to launch the offensive. His bows are still targeted on my archers, which is good for me because I don't want any real hassle. I want to get my samurai in there without too much of a morale shock from arrows hitting them. And I'm going to charge right into his Yari Ashigaru with my katana samurai. We'll watch the clap. And it goes all right up this line here. You can see that my katana samurai are definitely going to win this because they are sword infantry, and the Yari Ashigaru are spear infantry. So I mixed my Yari Cav up with his Yari Cav, except he got a better charge than me. So that was a little bit annoying, but I did use the Inspire perk with my general on this Yari Cavalry unit of mine, and that's going to help them out, but I still lose that fight, I think, because his Yari Cavalry actually has a chevron, but he did not name them yet. So, at this point, I decided to do a charge with my general right on his general. True, his general is a higher rank than me, and he probably has some better melee stats. I got the charge, which means I actually did more damage to him than he did to me. And it is pretty clear that my infantry is wrapping things up quickly. And you can see that his left flank opposite my right has folded. So yeah, these katana samurai are all set, and I don't move them for just a second, and then I'm going to charge these guys and wrap the flank around here. I think it's just about now. Yep. So right now I'm charging my katana samurai back, and I'm going to wrap around the flank. And he actually did throw in his katana samurai to try to even things out, which is actually pretty effective because katana samurai, you know, they're very good units. And in the background here, I am going to start up a general fight with his and mine. He has 7, I have 9, and I also got the better charge. And that fight never actually ends because at this point my opponent is going to admit defeat. Right after his units are out there, and there he admitted defeat. So that was an excellent battle, really enjoyed that. Good game to my opponent, Blank, and I hope all of you guys enjoyed that too. See ya.